Drop a bomb, 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 bomb.
Back with a vengeance. KG's back with an entrance. Big up to those in attendance.
Look at us.
Reds come together like Tetris. No rules, this one's reckless. KG, this one's crazy.
You're too lucky at us.
None can compare with the KG Don. Better take cover when he drops that.
Bomb,
Going
bomb.
on reckless, trust it's on. It's that time when he drops that.
Bomb, bomb. I said drop a bomb, Dad.
Okay. You need to understand what's going on right now. We need to understand the stakes at play. And the stakes are staking. The day before, a week that could change the lives of fans across the world. That's how serious this Arsenal side is.
Oh my God!
Now, Reckless Review Show. Usually, you know who's in here. Yeah? But we had to do a special. We said Arsenal edition. I've bought crackheads from far and wide.
Crackhead.
I've bought belief. I've bought the doubters. I listen. I'm more worried about tomorrow's game than my game. Because I understand what this means. This intro is necessary. Yeah? It's necessary. This is the biggest game of the season if you're a hater.
Funky.
Let's not waste time. Visual graphics ninja. He always tells me every preseason, we're going to win the league. We're going to win the league. I hate to be bringing him on, but it's right to bring him on right now. He smiles at me, does this annoying smile, bro. Let's not waste no time. Josh.
Oh my God!
Believe Africa.
The channel will be nothing without him. The channel would be nothing without him. Now I need to find the. It's true. It's true. Now,
It's true facts, yeah.
okay. I went 2 for 2 when it comes to light skin. I said, if I've got a light skinned man with hair, I can find a light skinned man with no hair, but he's got a beard. You already know who he is.
All right. Oh my God!
He's having a run on YouTube that's feeling kind of generational right now. Make some noise. It's Hard Time Hooks. Ooh. Oh, no. Where's he? There you go.
All right. Arsenal back to the We're about to drop that bomb. We're about to drop that bomb. Yeah, don't
Listen,
worry.
wait.
I'm
on your channel tomorrow. What's that?
I said, if we win, can we change it to that? Because we'll do the comeback and go to the final, and we change your theme song to Arsenal's back with a vengeance.
Aye. Arsenal about to drop that bomb. Yeah, man. Hey,
I don't like that.
I
don't like
KG.
that,
Bruv, it's given. Remember when we done the Champions League?
Listen, don't get sin binned. Gosh, don't get sin binned. Yeah, in the first, like, I'm on the intro, bro. I'm on the intro right now. Listen, right now, let's not waste no time because there's another man. Yeah, far and wide. You know them way there, blood. Yeah. Man, like, we're calling him Villi because his team messed up. Yeah, I think he's still called Man Like Villi because I'm from the Francais, pas la Francais. But his name's Man Like Will. Make some noise, Man Like Will. Where
What we saying?
Solomon? Where is Solomon right now? I want to know. But we're not even wasting time. We're not wasting time because there's another guy He's already been here. He's been here for a moment right now, yeah. And his title, it just says believe. It says believe, yeah. He's farted. He's dropped more farts on this channel than no one in this world, bro. Man like Mo, man like Believe.
Oh my God!
Now, wait, hold on. Are you all here believing? 1 second. Is everyone here believing?
I mean, you did introduce me as a crackhead, didn't it?
Wait, hold on. I need the settings. I need to get the settings that everyone can be seen.
Yeah.
Where is it? Oh, fuck off. Where is it? That's not the one.
Uncle KG, yeah, hear it.
I'm gonna get it. Oh! Yes. All right, cool. Reckless Review Show. We made it. Now, don't get it twisted. I brought in somebody very realistic just to keep the conversation flowing, just to help us understand where we are in life. I brought in the Pride of London. I brought in the Pride of London, the biggest club in London.
The biggest.
I brought in a Chelsea fan.
Oh my God!
I brought in a Chelsea fan. First things first, yeah. Let's start. Where are we gonna start right now? Are you lot having it when I say that Chelsea is the bigger club? What is?
Listen. It's not are they having it. It's a thing where they have to take it. They don't have any say in this. What have they won? What have they done for the city?
What do you mean? What have we won? What have we done?
What have we done for the city?
What are you talking
What have we done
about?
for the city? You go
Sorry,
Paris, you're gonna get embarrassed.
Before Roman came in, you weren't doing shit for the city, bro.
Before Roman came in, we had
You
a
weren't doing nothing.
we had a
And
cup.
as soon as he left,
We had a European Cup before Roman came
Hold on,
in.
we need parliamentary proceedings.
You lot-
I need Joshua speaking.
Sorry.
Joshua speaking,
I'm going,
and we're
I'm
gonna.
going to deliver it parliamentary. Yeah?
Yes.
Right. So at first, Chelsea just down here. Then the Romans invade. Yes, arise. Chelsea. Oh, Roman leaves. Well, Todd Bowley. Yeah, we could do it. Believe 3-0. Back down there. Yeah. What are you doing now? You're going to talk about Conference Cup. Don't talk about no
Back
bloody
down there.
to me.
Back down there.
Back down
That's
there.
funny.
They left.
Because until you win something, until you win something.
No, I'm not talking about us. I'm talking about you.
No. Let's talk about us. Let's talk about you. Let's talk about you. Until you win something.
Sim bin this guy. I'm not trying
Look.
It doesn't work like that. You have to give him a chance.
The proceedings ain't even parliamentary. The proceedings ain't even parliamentary.
Have the proceedings been parliamentary?
No. Yeah, I've been parliamentary. I asked you a question and you came back with a question to me. How about you answer my fucking question? How about that?
Go on, what's the question? I have to feed my son. Go on, my son. What's the question?
Since Roman has left, what has happened at your club? Have you not gone down?
What has happened? Gone down to his standards, yeah. But if we're being honest,
No, you haven't gone down. Balance has been restored, yeah, because before From Russia with Love came, yeah, and injected bare illegal money into your club, yeah, your average position was 6th. You're now, where did you finish last season? I swear it was 6th. You're back to where you belong, bro. So, do you know what it is? Yeah, I don't understand. Because by the way, do you know what Chelsea's like? Chelsea's like my cousin, innit? Whenever we go to the family functions and I'm wearing the Averex jacket, tutus next week, he's asking his dad, "Yo, can you get me the Averex jacket that Hooks has?" That's what Chelsea. Whatever I have, Chelsea wants. I got the new Air Forces. Right, Chelsea are pulling up with the new Air Forces. Yeah, do you know what's mad? Look at Mudryk. You man didn't want him until we was linked to him. Caicedo. You man didn't want him until we started going in for it. You man actually don't even scout your own players. Well, you just wait, raw. What's older cousin getting? Because I want that. Yeah. Do you know what? 20, 25, 26. I don't want to hear nothing from no Chelsea fan ever again. Ever again. And you
hold on, let me ask my Chelsea guy. Wait, I need to talk to him because I feel like he's bro.
No. We're letting
wait.
these.
You
We're
need
letting the
to-
little
hey,
boys talk.
I hear you. Wait, but because I need to again, because you're outnumbered, innit? Do you
Yeah.
want me to allow Patrick to help you in this team?
It's Patrick here.
Do you want me to? Because I can let him jump on the mains and support you because it is a press that you're dealing with.
It is a press.
I can bring it. It is a press. They're on you.
But will Patrick help? Do you think
I
Patrick?
don't know, bro. Do you want me to bring in El Captain?
Are those two here?
They're not here. There's one. It's Arsenal edition, but I feel like you should have one person.
Nah,
that you can
brother.
bring in, bro.
Let me deal with it on my own.
Are you sure though? Because Patrick, you might need that Patrick support, bro.
Okay, bring in Patrick. You're allowed to bring in Patrick if you want.
All right, cool. Because I feel like there should be it's Arsenal focused, but again,
It's Arsenal focus. It's Arsenal focus. So we're letting the little boys of London talk. We're letting the little boys of
We're
London
already
talk.
spending too much time on Chelsea, fam. I thought this was a fucking Arsenal
Little
show, fam.
boy,
You know me. I like to start like this because
In 24 hours, will you guys be talking about Arsenal? Because you're going to be out of the Champions League.
Yeah.
Do you want to be talking about your club in 24 hours?
Regardless of if we're in or out, we will be talking about Arsenal in 24 hours.
All right,
I can
then.
assure you that. I can assure you.
Before I deal with you, what's your name? My son Josh. Is that your name? You little boy over there.
I'm not even gonna tolerate that.
We'll go back to Hooks. Apparently,
man's hiding his face and called me.
We were nothing before Roman came. You know, nothing. We definitely didn't win the UEFA Super Cup before Roman came.
Wait a minute.
We didn't win the UEFA Cup Winners' Cup before Roman came. We didn't win the league before Roman came.
All right, NN.
Go on.
Yeah.
Go on.
Like what generation are you? Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
I'm the generation that see my club win everything, and that's what you need to know.
Okay, so you don't.
He's 21, bro.
So I'm the generation that see my club win everything.
It makes sense.
What have you seen? What have you guys seen? We have a lot of different ages on this panel. What have you guys seen?
So you haven't
seen your club win everything.
You haven't
seen your club win everything.
The European Super.
Listen. Josh, like you said before, Josh. Answer my question. Will be quiet. Have you seen your club win everything? Like you said before, answer my question.
You said
I said
your club with.
Have you seen your club win everything? Have you seen your club win everything? Okay, then be quiet and say no.
So
I don't want to
say no
go on this whole little. I just want to go on this whole little rumble with you. I just want to go on this whole little rumble with you. I just want to go on this whole little rumble with you.
So you can't say you've won everything either. So there you go.
I'll be able to say I've won everything in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, I'll be able to say I've won everything.
Can we say?
Right.
And after you spend
Brief
over
intermission.
£1 billion,
There's no way you're talking.
Brief intermission. So we are here, and you know me, I'm a chaos.
I'm not even gonna say, fam.
Brief intermission. We are here for the main talk right now. Yeah, we are here to discuss. They're here. They got his back. You see the Chelsea man, proper Chelsea. They pulled up.
I don't see them. They're like,
no, they're there. They're in the back. They're here. Trust me, they're all here. They're here.
Okay.
They're here.
Well, you can delete that now.
Don't worry.
Fuck them, man.
It's not necessary right now. We're here to talk to you.
Hold on. Wait a minute, Patrick. What was that hairline, bruv? Bring it back in.
I'm in my villain arc.
Brother, did you cut your hair with a fucking toaster, man? What the hell is that?
Yes, I did. Actually.
No.
No. Let's stay focused.
Nah, man.
Man said a toaster.
Let's stay focused.
All right, man said your barber's blind. That's
Wait, the Chelsea.
Brother, you
Wait,
need a
bro.
new-
You look like an unlocked character, bro. You look like an unlocked character, bro. What's the line, bro?
No, 1 second, wait.
Oh my God!
No, it's giving Tekken, bro. It's giving Tekken. Bro. We ain't look under Yoshimitsu, bro. What's going on, bro?
Hey, Leroy, it's crazy.
Wait. No, don't worry. Oh, Caps. Wait, don't worry. This is the moment right now. Yeah. Are you lot going through? That's the first question I've got for you guys.
Yeah, 100. Not 90.
Can I recite something that I feel like you'll resonate a lot with KG in it? Yeah. So I'm gonna recite something that I think will resonate a lot with you. Yeah. So belief doesn't just happen because you hang something on a wall. Yeah. Mm-hmm. The belief that I matter, regardless of what I do or don't achieve. The belief that things can get better, that I can get better. yeah, that we will get better. You believe in yourself. You believe in one another. Yeah. Hashtag believe. Don't know.
I hate what you did there. So right now it's eulogy. Right now we're talking about eulogies. Are we saying right now? I hear that. No, you know what? I hear where you're going. So you're telling me it's the eulogy settings. You lot have to do a madness. Will, man like Will.
I don't think it's
saying?
madness, fam.
Wait, what? I'm sorry. What happened?
What are you saying? Are you not going to win, bro?
Oh, listen, man. We know what really like we have to do tomorrow, and it's just 1-0. We have to come back tomorrow. It's basically all or nothing. It's basically what it is. Tomorrow's going to really just define our whole season's the only thing we really have to play for. The boys know it, and if we ball it tomorrow, then yeah, questions need to be asked in it. The boys they need to turn up. They really have to. Because
What kind of questions need to be asked if you lose tomorrow?
Well, questions have to be asked whether or not if Mikel is the one that's really going to be taking us to where we really need to be. That's the main questions, and I feel like Arsenal fans now they're kind of they're really afraid to really ask that kind of question whether he is really the right man for the job.
They said your voice box is twerking, bro. What's wrong? Are you the confidence? You're hurting still, bro? Get over it. That was
my voice box is shaking. That's nasty word. Remember something?
They said your voice is twerking, bro. Bro. You're not ready for the semis.
That's nasty work, man.
Wait. So wait, hold on. I know people don't ask them questions. Yeah, are you asking those questions? Forget about the people. Speak on yourself. Are you looking at Arteta saying this is not the manager to take us to the promised land?
Yeah, I am looking at him. I am looking at him like that because look, at the beginning of the season, we had one job, and that was to win the Premier League. I think he had enough time to now bring in like the right targets. We needed a right winger cover for Saka. We needed a true number 9, but unfortunately, he couldn't get the job done. Do you know what I mean? We had to get the proper targets in order for us to do a good run to win this title. We also neglected other tournaments, the FA Cup. Again, we get kicked out early on into said competition. This has been the 3rd, 4th season we've been kicked out of this competition, and this is probably the worst one because it was against the shittiest Man United squad I've seen in time. So and for me, I can't stand that. So I think this club needs to kind of reevaluate itself on its standards.
Whoa. We as a fan base right now, yeah. We just need to dead all this talking about is Arteta the right man type thing, because that's not the hurdle that's in front of us right now. The hurdle that's in front of us right now is beating PSG.
Don't try it, Hooks. No, because you're going to be asking about the manager tomorrow if you don't go through as well.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Hey, whoa. Hey, Josh, please.
Go on, land.
It's crazy that you won't be asking them questions. But my point.
I'll say why. You land.
My point is, and I hope, I don't want to assume Josh. I hope I don't hear nothing about injuries or anything like that. That's what I'm gonna say. So we have a big game tomorrow, yeah, and I need all the right energy, yeah, because if we do not win this game, I'm getting dragged across YouTube like Barry Allen got dragged about by the reverse flash, bro. It's gonna be dark, yeah. If it's your hero, it's gonna be mad, yeah. So I just need for these next 21 hours, yeah, you get me, spirit bomb type settings in it, yeah. I need your energy.
You can't answer the energy and park the. You know where you're going. You're going. Can you deal
KG,
with what was your Josh? You were gonna say something because you said no matter what happens tomorrow, you're not asking those questions.
No, I didn't say no matter what. My point was depending on how we lose that game. If we go out fight, bruv, if we have a semi-final like that. Like we just watched, I'm not going to go Arteta up unless he's making some stupid decision that I'm going, well, why did you do that? That's cost us the game. Like last week, I was looking at us in the last 15, 20 minutes, all this stopping the ball, playing it back, trying to keep the ball, not making attacks, not going forward. I'm like, this is instructional. He's telling them, we'll take the 1-0 and go to Paris. Do you know what I'm saying? So now you have to show that this game plan that you decided on last week, 1-0, take it to Paris, we're going to do this and thing it. If you go out fighting, cool. Because for me, this next summer window is his last window. Like, I'm not going Arteta forever or whatever. You've got this summer as the last window to make up for the mistakes of this last transfer window. And for me, in the summer transfer window, I thought it was criminal that we didn't buy a striker and we didn't buy a right winger. And then on top of that, we let go of bare play. Like Reece Nelson, we could have been using him playing on the right. You're going to tell me it's just, could have used him. The fact that Jesus got injured and then Kai Havertz got injured and then we still didn't go out. Bloody Ollie Watkins offered to us. Yeah, too expensive. And then Martinelli goes down injured as well. I'm like, are you lot dumb or are you stupid? Like, you're making silly decisions right here. And effectively, those decisions, which you didn't rectify in the January transfer window, have now cost us the league because you didn't get us no backup. So for me, when Arteta actually came out in January and said, I need players, and he was saying this in the beginning of January, and we didn't go and buy anyone, I'm not looking at him because you're coming out to the press conference and saying, I need man, I haven't got enough. My squad is short. Yeah. So this summer, I'm expecting the Cronkies to go, get what you need. I'm expecting that. And even if they don't, that tells me that they don't back Arteta and someone else needs to come in. And if they do, and he doesn't get the right things, or he gets it wrong, and he gets whoever he needs to get, and he doesn't win the league or whatever, then he needs to go, fam.
Just to add to what I just said, one thing that Arteta has done in the last 3 seasons is he's shown continuous progress, and I think the type of play that we're playing is taking us to Champions League semi-finals. That's something that we've not seen in nearly 2 decades. We've definitely, even though we've kind of bottled the league, there are factors that we can say we've not had. Well, clearly we haven't got a squad that can win the Premier League. We've got a team that can win the league. We've got 11 that can win the Premier League, but we haven't got a squad. We're clearly short when we lose key players.
You can't argue that point though, because it's like there's no evidence that we have a team that can win the Premier League.
No, we've got a squad, but not. We've got 11 that can win the league. Who's the 11 that can win the league?
Whose fault is it that you haven't got a team to do it? Like, haven't you been buying
Cronkies?
That's outside the Arteta. That's not just on Arteta.
But is it responsible for the signings that are coming into the club, though? Ain't he responsible?
He has come out. He has the final say. No, we're not doing that.
But we say that.
We're not doing that.
We say that, yeah, but
Arteta does get the final say though. Arsenal London, Arteta, he does get the final say though. Let's not. I mean,
final say doesn't mean I can go and say whoever I want and that person's coming in the door.
It kind of does though.
It doesn't mean that. It doesn't.
No, it does mean that.
It kind of does mean that.
Because do you think if Arteta wanted a striker, and he wanted Ollie Watkins, and they said Ollie Watkins, he would just say no just because of even though he needed a striker. I mean, it's a possibility. I'm not saying it's facts because obviously I'm not in the room. I don't know. But for me personally, I don't see why he would come out in the beginning of January, say he needs a player, the player that he needs gets offered to him, and then he turns that away, knowing that that's what he needs to win the league. Like,
Let me just go through. So I'm going to go through the signings. This is his signings this is Arteta's work, yeah? Raheem Sterling, Neto. I'm just going through. Yeah. I'm just going through what they got here. Raheem, Neto, Matthew Ryan, Cedric Suarez, Willian. Suarez twice.
Selectiveness.
Oh no. Austin Trusty, Martin Odegaard, Alex Rennerson. Hold on.
Goalkeeper.
Now we get into it. Raya, Marquinhos, Matt Turner, Pablo Mari, Nuno Tavares. We don't talk about that guy actually. Did you bring Pablo Mari back? Mad thing. Jorginho, Lokonga, Tomiyasu, Jakob Kiwior, Leandro Trossard, Gabriel, good signing. Aaron Ramsdale, peak. Mikel Merino, Zinchenko, Fabio Vieira, Jurriën Timber, Calafiori, Thomas Partey, Gabriel Jesus, Ben White, Kai Havertz, Declan Rice. He's been given a lot. That's a lot of players. That's a lot of players. That's a lot of man.
I think because what Arteta has shown, and because I questioned bare of these signings. Ramsdale, I was like, why are we spending that much on a goalkeeper? Ben White, I said, why are we spending this much on a defender? Like, bare of them. Even Raya, I was thinking with Ramsdale, and then he came and had the good season. I was like, this guy's not really that much better than Thing. And then over time, he showed when he's brought in a player and he's brought someone else to replace them. Other than the fact that this guy's bought 7 goalkeepers, what?
He's looking for the right one though. Until you trust the goalkeeper, you can't.
No. I'm just talking about literally in general. Runnison did all these 2s and 3s that don't play, don't need. When we've needed XYZ. If I see another fucking
look at that list of players that
we need one as well. We need a second.
Look at that list of players that you just mentioned. How many of them are defenders? One thing that Arteta saw in his earlier problems was we were getting slapped up 5-0 by Man City. In his early days, we were weak at the back. Now you can say we've got one of the best defense. You can't start and solve all the problems at once. One thing he did do, and you got to give him credit, even the haters would agree that we have a very good defense. And it's taken a while to get to that. And then you slowly move up the pitch. Now we've got a very good midfielder. We need to make it 2 very good, strong midfielders. And then at the end, the top, this is the most expensive part of the pitch. You're not going to get, even if you have the best forward in the world, you're not going to get anywhere with having the top strikers if you haven't got a strong defense, because the team is just going to concede too many goals.
When you say strongest defense, give us more.
What do you mean? We have a very good defense.
So you've not been conceding a lot of goals recently, have you not?
Recently, we've still conceded the least in the Premier League, though. I think we've actually conceded.
And over the last 3 seasons as well. I swear in the last 3 seasons we're like top 1, top 2 defensively.
So why haven't you won the league?
Why did you put this fucking wank thing back in here, fam?
Brother, take this nonsense away from here, bro, man.
Why is this simple question triggered? Why is simple question triggered?
It was a good question.
Why is a simple question triggered?
Why is he here?
Why? It just I thought it was a
we're
great
top 1 defense. We're top 1 defense. Why are you on the league? Why are you on the league if you're top 1 defense?
Because we haven't been good enough. Why are you asking dumb rhetorical questions?
Brother, this guy's an idiot, fam. Jesus Christ!
I just play the Joker every now and then just to.
I appreciate it.
Why did you not have such an angry response to him? He asked it. I thought that's a fair question.
Just because he's a Chelsea wank stain, fam.
No, but then he's answered, bro. You lot.
I can't even remember what the question was.
Let me respond to Chelsea.
This is what my guy's saying. You lot have been building on the defense, yeah. Now, when you're talking about players, Calafiori, I swear he's a flop.
He's not a flop.
No, he's not a flop at all.
But wait, hold on, because I'm going to do the KG. I swear he's a flop. Is this because you heard of what they say on Twitter? They being one guy with one back and a reach.
How many games has he played?
Few, but he's been injured recently, so it is what it is.
Yeah,
I can't fully.
It's on one season.
Flop.
That's the issue.
Scored a banger against Man City. No, I hear it. I'm not saying it's a non-issue, but if you're in your first season, I'm not going to call you a flop if you haven't played a full season.
Did you need him, or could somebody else have done the job? Because how much did he spend?
Skelly's doing the job. Skelly's doing the job.
Business,
so it's a waste of finances. If he's the guy running things,
you cannot sit there, and say that Calafiori is a flop based off one season. Do you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? The amount of times that he has there, when he has performed, he has done well for us. Yes, unfortunately, this season he's had injuries, but when he has came back, he has proven that he can do the job for us. Do you know what I'm saying?
Who plays?
Yeah, but it's a okay. If we brother man believe, I don't know what your name actually is, but I know it's not believe. So brother man believe, he basically what he said is you can't build the whole team all at one time, innit? So clearly we addressed the defense, and then last season we tried to address the midfield. This was meant to be the year that we addressed the attack, but the first person we signed is a left centre back, who we play left back, who clearly we didn't need to sign because he's been injured for the majority of the season, and we've actually still done very well without him playing. So that just shows that, you know, somebody at the club has lost their mind. Somebody's lost their mind. Like, there's no excuse for not buying a striker, bro. There's no excuse.
I'm not saying there's an excuse for not buying a striker, because for me personally, Raheem Sterling shouldn't even. They tried whatever. I'll get to that in a second.
Arteta said, look, bring him.
Fucking what's his face? Calafiori and Mikel Merino. I was like, why? What do I? This is low priority for me. I want to see striker first thing I want to see. But I remember when we bought Calafiori, I was like, why is this guy buying more? We've got like 20 left backs. But obviously, improving our defense. Last season where we broke down was in the last bit of the season, we ran out of defenders. We lost Saliba. We lost
I think it was what? Zinchenko?
Tomiyasu. Sorry, Tomiyasu. We had Kivior playing on the left, who's a left centre thing, basically for the whole thing. So now it's like, right, we've got our good defense, plus we've got cover on top of that. So I look at it and I go, well, defensively, we've been strong all season. So why would I argue that those were poor decisions? Like, for me, I'm looking at that and I'm going, it's still a poor transfer window because you didn't get fully what we needed. You need to complete the puzzle. You can't go in with half the parts, otherwise your Lego technique ain't going to work, bro. You know, when you're missing that little pump that connects to there, you're going to push it and it's not going to finish the race, bro. You see what I'm saying?
The thing is, right, adding to that, right, the Calafiori signing, I wasn't entirely mad at, because if you really want to think about it, last season, our issues was that we had based off the injuries, Zinchenko, Tomiyasu, Kiwior, defensively they were shit. Yeah, and so that we were getting attacked heavily on those wings, especially from oppositions who were really pressing us on the counterattack with pace. With Calafiori, he adds a bit of that ability of whether he can attack and also press forward. So I think with that signing, I wasn't entirely too mad at. And then Lewis Skelly, we didn't know that he was really going to get an amount of time like he really did. Preseason, he was electrifying, but now he's giving a lot of time.
What's it, Halen, right? You lot talk about this lovely academy that you have, and you see these great players coming through. So why is it a surprise? You tell us about the wicked players that are coming. I used to hear you lot talking about Zelalem. You lot talk so much. I hear about players coming through already. And then
you buy them from
us. Why are they surprised? Why are they surprised?
Exactly.
Bro?
No.
Speak on it, Doc. Speak on it.
Bro, you was there. We was there watching Arsenal versus Man United in America, fam. Yeah.
So why is it a surprise?
That guy did it. It's not a surprise. It's not a surprise.
So how comes your manager surprised and goes and buys another Calafiori? I need to ask the questions as well, bro.
It's not about surprises. It's not about surprises. When he came through, we got injuries on that side. Calafiori was injured. It wasn't a case of he went, Lewis Skelly's going to be the guy or whatever. Lewis Skelly came through because he was the only guy that was available at that time to play the spot.
So
and then he came in,
he had no choice.
He came in and took the opportunity and he's run with it. You've got man that do that shit.
Okay. So let's talk about mismanagement. Let's talk about your manager mismanagement.
Wait, as a mismanagement, isn't it a pro on him? Because when you have
I wanted to talk about some mismanagement, if that's okay. Can I talk about some mismanagement?
Hold on.
Be fair.
You don't even know what mismanagement is. You haven't even let me.
Please, kind sir, KG of the KG.
Yeah, who is the NPC doing here?
Please lay out.
All right, listen, no, because I'm listening.
Can I talk about some? Wait, hold on. Don't worry, El Caps. I'm going to give you
a
chance.
No.
I'm going to talk about some mismanagement right now. You lot all rate Wanyeri, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
Everyone here rates Wanyeri. Yeah. Why is it your manager, even though seeing the development of Wanyeri, allowed Bukayo Saka to play into limp operation when you had that there? He could see it, right? Or could he not see it? You allowed this guy to limp off in almost every game till you mash up his hamstring. This guy could have helped you.
We didn't allow anything. We didn't allow anything. The manager allowed it, bro.
Again,
the manager allowed it. We had fans didn't do shit.
Hold on. Amazing academy. How? Everyone tells me, look at this guy. You all want to see him play. But then you broke this other player. You broke a star for no reason when you had adequate replacement. Have I told any lies?
Can I challenge that? Can I challenge
Wait,
that?
hold
If
on.
he
I'd
has-
like to ask Hawks. Hawks, did I lie on that
Go
one?
for it.
You definitely didn't lie. Like I don't think that any Arsenal fan can fairly argue that. Like I think the only thing that you can say is maybe Arteta didn't know how quickly he would adapt to the Premier League, but once he adapted to this level of football, the fact that he hasn't really been used in the last like maybe 5 to 10 games, I think is criminal. Like absolutely criminal. Like
I agree with that.
There's absolutely no excuse at all why. Like deep it, yeah. Saka came back from an injury, and I mean, be it as it may, I think that we needed to play him against Real Madrid. But after that, like the Premier League games in between, why is Ranieri not starting? Has he not proved himself? I think he's proved that he can get 90 minutes in
even coming off the bench.
When he put
him on in 90 minutes the other day, that was criminal.
He should have played against Bournemouth. He should have started.
Do anything. And
bro, he's a madman. He's a crackhead, bro. Like, he's a crackhead, bro. Like, because by the way, why is he coming on with? Why is he being subbed on in the 85th minute?
Yeah, no, bro. I was having this conversation with Robbie the other day. Yeah, I was like, Robbie was making the argument that Arteta wanted to keep it down, keep the 1-0 and go back to Paris. Yeah, and I was like, yeah, but in that time from like 70 minutes to the 90 minutes, they had about 3 chances where they could have gone 2-0 up. And then if they had scored any of those goals, then his tactic would have went out of the window. You could have brought Ranieri on and been more attacking and try and get that next goal and go back there 1-0 instead of trying to hold on to the 1-0 and risk going 2-0 down.
Wait, so Robbie said this was part of the tactics. Robbie said it was a part of his tactics. He did this on purpose. What was Robbie's?
Yeah, that's a hindsight tactic talk. I don't actually believe in the moment he feels that we're gonna be in a stronger position without the 11 that we had on the pitch. When Yeri, I do think he should have been on for Odegaard. I think Odegaard hasn't been at his best, and I would have, instead of taking Saka off, I would have put Wanyeri in that number 10 position. I don't think we've seen Wanyeri enough in that number 10 position. He's got a wicked shot. That left foot of his, I think he's probably learned a lot from training with Saka. I just think one of the things that we don't have at the moment is the number 10 that's pulling the strings. I don't know, since he's come back from the injury, he's not been the same.
Do you know what, as well? Wanyeri, I think he's our best player that can actually beat a man. Like, because when Saka receives the ball, he'll always receive it back to goal, maybe do a little drag, try and cut in or whatever. Wanyeri will attack and run. He does what I want Martinelli to do. Yeah, he will go around the man, beat the man with pace and power. And regardless, like sometimes we need that a little bit more in the middle. That's why I wouldn't mind seeing him in the 10. But even as well from the right, I wish Saka would do it, and I wish Martinelli would do that more. Like sometimes
Martinelli missed some big chances. Martinelli missed some big chances, bro. Let's have it right. Hold on, El Captain.
In what game?
What the fuck?
In the PSG game, there was a massive chance there. There was a massive chance.
I want to speak to Hooks. I want to speak to Hooks.
Are we seeing here, bro?
He wants to ask the question, bro. He wants to ask the question.
Hooks, you see how you said Chelsea is like the little cousin that wants to copy everything that you lot do, bro. What happened when you lot bought our Chelsea players, bro? What have you achieved? What have you achieved from that? How many Chelsea players have we given you? And you lot flopped, bro. We gave you Champions League winner Havertz, bro. And what have you done with him? Nothing, bro.
Do you know what believe?
You're talking about believe. You're talking about believe. You're talking about believe. What have you believed in? What have you looked up from your belief? Who do you believe in?
I don't understand what this thing is like.
I don't understand.
Can you turn on the lights, please, man? Can you turn on the lights? Like, I beg you, bro.
Stop dodging the question, bro.
Brother, you can be mad creepy. I'm not gonna lie.
This is what these Arsenal fans do.
You heard his question. He said, "You said we're trying to be like you, yeah, but you buy all our old players."
I can't take him seriously.
I don't buy them.
Prior.
I don't buy them. So
who's the little brother? If they've achieved stuff that big bro ain't achieved, are you still big bro, or am I the man of the house?
Raw.
You gave your whole analogy of believe, but what have you actually believed in? What have you believed in?
You keep saying what we believed in.
Ain't it? It's
what
real,
have you done?
It's
you're
real.
saying that. You're saying that. Yeah. What do you believe in? What have you done since you got our players? When we got Willian and whatever, yeah, we got them. We managed to go 8th, 5th. We've moved up. We got rid of them. We got Kai Havertz, and we finished in 2nd. We've been in a title race for the last 2-3 seasons. So you're saying this like we bought them and we went
What?
down.
So you
We've
get? Do you get a
improved.
trophy for
So
being
I
second?
don't get. It's not
You
about
get a trophy
having
for being second?
It's not about having a trophy for being second. It's not about having. We've got
What
better.
trophy have
We've
you
got better.
won
Yeah.
in the last
You lot
1
dug us
billion.
down. Yeah. It's calm. We're
See,
we're
these
being
Arsenal
second
fans
place
are
FC and
hurt,
all that
bro.
stuff. Yeah.
They haven't seen a trophy in so long. They're hurt.
Neither of you.
Why?
Do you know what I'm
Team that
saying?
spent 1 billion.
When was the last time Chelsea won a trophy?
I'll
Was
bring
it
it back.
2017?
Wait, hold on, wait. You're talking about our billion. You lot spent 800. You lot are 2 million away from
Oh,
Castle.
over how
have
many
you?
years? Over how many years?
Doesn't
You lot spent
matter.
$1 billion in 1 year.
Doesn't
in 1
matter.
year. Like City spent that over 10 years. Man United spent that over 10 years. You man came and went, hold my wallet. That's what man said.
£1 billion bottle
1
jobs,
billion.
man. I don't know what
And
you're
that
doing
was
over
a
here,
billion.
bro.
That was $1 billion 2 years ago. You spent more money since then. And where are you? Where are you now? Where are
Right,
you now?
let me
Well, we're
talk
two-time
about
Champions
this.
League. We're
hang on,
two-time
El Cap,
Look at
Champions
this
League
guy.
winners. That's what we are. That's what we are, bro.
El Cap, let me talk.
Man,
Let me
He's got
talk.
another
Let me
team
talk.
sides
Let
in
me
the
talk.
back.
Let me talk.
Hey,
Let me
KG
talk.
brought through the cast of American Dad. It's
The last time,
See, this is bro. This is what I mean. Every time we try to talk about
Let
their
me talk.
team, every time we
El
try to
Captain,
talk
let
about
me
their
talk.
team, they dodge the question and they change the subject and they change the subject, bro.
El Captain, let me
Hey,
talk
do
for a
you
second.
know what's funny? Do you know what's funny now is that they're talking
Josh.
over each other and we've
Right,
gone
Josh.
quiet.
Josh, the question you asked was, what was the last trophy we won? 2022, the Club World Cup. Right? We were champions of the world.
That one.
We beat you 17 times under Abramovich. Right?
Alright.
And ever since we had Abramovich, since 2003, we've been to a Champions League quarterfinal against you lot, beat us in the Invincible era. Then we went to go to Baku and beat you lot 4-1. Right?
Yeah.
In that time, when Hooks is saying that we're trying to be the bigger man, right, and trying to win everything that you tried to win, 2 Champions Leagues, 2 Europa Leagues. What have you been? It's like you being the kids at school with the Nike Air Maxes, with us with the Nike Air Maxes and the PSPs and that, and you're asking your daddy to try and get you it yourselves, but it ain't happening.
Okay. Right. So to me, what this sounds like to me, because you've just come in and proved the point that I was trying to make earlier to no. Yeah. You man,
Josh,
we're
Josh. What did I tell you?
Wait,
Josh, what did I tell you?
Let him land. Parliamentary procedures, bro.
Procedures, yeah. Lick him down. Anyway, this is what's gonna happen, yeah. You came in and laid down the point, yeah. We're the broke kids that ain't got nothing, and your dad's the drug dealer that went and robbed my dad's whoever's stuff, robbed the whole street, came back. Came with all the fancy stuff.
What do you lot have to rob? You ain't got any trouble.
It don't
What's
matter.
there to rob?
It don't matter. It could have been us. It could have been anything. You're
Josh,
saying what
Josh,
we got to rob. In
Josh,
2000,
You got an empty cabinet. You got an empty cabinet, bro. What's there to rob?
Josh, I don't know where this is going,
empty
Josh.
cabinet us. No. I will not have this disgraceful empty cabinet. Am I sitting here in a white t-shirt? Do I look
That's
like
Tottenham,
to
mate.
you? Do not empty cabinet us. Yeah, when we
Do you know what's
we're up there in
KG, KG.
What is your cabinet? Go on,
KG, do you know what's funny about this? The guy that they're saying is our dad, the drug dealer. Their dad still has more money than our dad. But our dad actually wanted to be around and put it down. He wanted to see us shine. Their dad fucked
Let's
off.
put it another way. Yeah, 20 years.
That's
years.
wrong. How
No,
would
let me speak. Let me talk. Let me talk.
years ago?
Let me talk.
No, you ain't talking. You ain't talking.
Josh.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna have to let
I'm
you
getting
go.
him
It's the Arsenal
I'm
edition.
getting him
It's
first.
the Arsenal
This
edition.
guy tried to say about drug dealer dad. Was we not broke back then? Did we not have to sell bloody Fabregas and and all this stuff? Don't talk like we had money. We've only been spending money recently, fam. You lot have been spending peas for the last 20 years, bro. Don't tell us about we was rich this whole time. Yeah, we've had no peas. Yeah, when Wenger had no peas that whole time and he was finishing top 4 and everyone was laughing about champion top 4 is like a trophy. Then as soon as bloody Fergie left and all that, everyone was jumping out, Klopp and all that. Yeah, fool, top 4 is like a trophy, innit? Oh, when you was all laughing at you all laughed at me.
Wait. Let's go to this because you guys, tomorrow, if you man get knocked out, what are we doing? just on like
I'm dashing this laptop.
You're dashing the laptop. I'm gonna ask Solomon, if you man get knocked out tomorrow, what are you doing, Solomon? This is the problem. The only Nigerian representative I have here. This is how you represent I'm gonna go to man like Will. I know where you are. You crashed out on the last time we done a show. Yeah?
You're damn right. You're damn right.
If you get knocked out tomorrow, are you telling me next season one more try? What are you telling me?
Questions will be asked, fam. That's basically what it is. If we lose tomorrow, I'm losing my shit. You're damn right. I will be losing my shit.
What questions need to be asked? You've been asking questions for 5 years.
No, I'm asking the questions this time around because this was to me his last shot, and for me, he didn't. Well, we'll see what happens tomorrow. But again, it looks like to me he's not going to really do the business. So,
are you gonna back the manager? And what are those questions? When you say questions in the going
the question is, I mean, I just told you, bro. Do you have like a hard time?
No, but I don't understand what questions you're asking. Questions will be asked.
The question is he the right man who's going to be taking this forward?
And you're only asking the question right now. Tomorrow's the day they ask that question again.
If Arteta and company do not do what they need to do in Paris.
Okay. But what are you doing?
What do you mean? What am I doing?
When we go through, like this is what we need. This is what we need to be thinking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you? Yeah. You.
I'm coming to your show.
I'm supporting my club.
I'm on your show. I'm on your show. I'm on your show.
100%. Yeah.
What I'm doing.
Okay.
I'm on your show.
Okay.
We've sent you the picture. Regardless of what happens, I'm pulling up halftime book. I'm going to be there.
Now you're going to be there, yeah.
I am going to be there. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm driving back from DR Sports and I'm going to be right there. Now I will sit through that show. I don't want to see you lot. If you man it in the finals, I'm finished. If you man it in the finals, I'm finished. Because I got to deal with a world where you lot could potentially win the Champions League. Yeah. I got to deal with that world. And
what are you going to be fit? How? Because obviously we've got you two, man. That I've got. Well,
yes.
Unless something mad happens, you two are going to be in that final. Now, me, I'm not having Tottenham win anything. I will be at that game. I will be there. Yeah. I will be there. Yeah.
They ain't gonna do shit, Josh. They ain't gonna do shit. Fuck Tottenham.
Yeah.
They're gonna do fuck all.
Yeah.
Like they always do. They're gonna do fuck all.
So are you gonna have it that you're leading all the way up to that game, you're gonna have stress, or are you just gonna wait until the result and then have stress?
Wait, as in tomorrow with you? I'm stressed now.
No. Yeah, I know, but I'm saying if we go through, are you just gonna live stressed until that final, even though we could lose it?
Yes, I'm going to be stressed. This game, to me, you lot don't understand where. Well, Josh, you know me. Josh knows. I will wake up and hate Arsenal. Like Arsenal, I hate the bricks. Yeah. That's me. Rent free. Yeah. I can't deal with you lot doing the unthinkable.
That's what it is. It's all the hate created the cul-de-sac, bro. That's what it is, bro. That's what it is. All the hate, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
You know what?
You get me? All that hate, bro. Yeah, you could have had that.
Then, hold on. Because what about you lot, though? Because 21 years not winning shit. And he's starting asking questions now. 21 years.
Well, it's not 21 years, though, is it?
Questions need to be asked.
It's not 21 years, though, is it?
21 years of not. Wait, you know what I'm talking about. When we talk about,
we'll say, but don't, because you're saying one thing.
Oh, so what? Should we validate the trophies that people don't want us to validate, and they don't feel like we should be playing Champions League football because now we've won it? Are we rating them trophies? Are we rating the FA Cup?
Since when did we not
rate the FA Cup? Because I remember I remember when you man won the FA Cup, how shamelessly you man celebrated though, innit?
Yeah. So, and then guess what Arsenal fans told me? Guess what Arsenal fans told me? We don't even want that cup anymore. When we knocked you out,
who are these man? Because every time I see these
KG,
Twitter people, because all the time FA Cup is our cup. Is our cup. So why we turn around? Of course, we want to win more. We don't want to just be FA Cup FC. But I don't diss the FA Cup because that's our cup, bro. The Emirates FA Cup, the Emirates FA Cup. It's our cup, bro.
Let me wait. Hold on. Solomon's just pulled up right now. Don't let us down. Talk to us. Fuck's sake. You can't. It's not right. Solomon.
Yo, big up Solomon, man. Well,
this is you lot in
bro,
Europe.
It's mad. His profile
Hey,
picture looks like he's fed up with his audio.
He's here.
Is my audio good? Can't hear anything.
Your audio's good. We can hear you. You don't need to hear us. Just respond.
Nothing.
Hey, you don't need to hear us.
Oh, well, it's not looking good, man.
One Nigerian representative, bro. 1 second though, because you keep saying what we gonna wait. Hold on, more money. If you crash out, what are you gonna do?
So, firstly, I don't think we are. But if in the scenario that we do, I still back the manager for one more season, and I think because this is the season that we're looking to address the attack. The window, everything is pointing to the attack, getting the attack fixed, and all the links that we're looking at. And I don't think we're going to land Isak, but if we're being linked with the top European strikers, we're not being linked with prospects and people.
Why are you not linked to Osimhen and like the Gyökeres links?
I think
kind of quiet.
Osimhen is a wild card. I don't think Osimhen is the kind of guaranteed to win you the trophy, the Premier League. I don't think so.
No one's guaranteed.
Nobody is. But I don't think Osimhen is the guy to take us to the next level. I think we need to go one level above Osimhen.
But we don't have a striker, so by very much any nine.
We need a nine. We need someone.
For me, I'm saying anyone because when you look,
Osimhen's not good enough. Who's higher? Who's higher than Osimhen?
There are players. I would obviously take Isak over Osimhen. I think it's unlikely. Gyökeres over Osimhen, I'd probably say yes. And who else? I think it's look. There's nothing wrong with Osimhen. I don't think in that last season, not his spell in Turkey, you can't really like use that. But I don't think
he won the league with Napoli, bro.
Yeah, that was 2 seasons ago.
And then he got racismo and he had to leave.
Yeah, but what striker do we have now that's won a league anywhere?
Okay, fair.
See, look, this is this is the problem, with Arsenal fans, innit? Just in general, like they look down on bare players that are actually ballers. Aside from, because I did the watch along when Nigeria played Zimbabwe, it was criminal.
It was mad.
It was dead. I can't believe you man didn't qualify for the World Cup.
Wait, we still got a chance.
No, you don't. You're out. Hold that. So
no, is it over? Like, it's not fully over though.
No, it's over. Oh, I don't know, whatever jollof rice she was planning, party rice, all of that.
Well, KG is.
I saw a little bit of heartbreak in his eyes, and I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's over, bro. Like you're done. You're finished. Like
what?
No, but if we win the Unity Cup when we play Trinidad and Ghana, like they're gonna use that as a no.
Nah.
Oh, is that your Audi Cup?
We call it the Arsenal special, bro.
The Arsenal special. I hear it.
Bro, you can't talk about cups. And do you know what the kid Hawks? I'm gonna see tomorrow. Bro. I can't wait. I'm making my debut on your platform. Josh is finished. Josh is in a dark space. I know. Look, Will's pretending here. Mo's one of them guys that's gonna support Arteta through anything. It's fine. Yeah. I mean,
why am I in the dark place?
Josh, because you have to celebrate. You have to follow us on preseason, celebrating our Europa League, bro. Wow,
it don't mean
Josh has thick skin. He's around you guys all the time, and
I'm around you lot all the time, bro. I've been here the whole time. You lot have been winning trophies when you were shit, and I've been here the whole time. It's nothing to me. It's nothing.
It's gonna hurt.
If anything, you could say that.
He
but
loves
I
going
don't
into
I don't
work.
get hurt like you. Because the thing is, bro, I love my job. I work for Manchester United. You pay for tickets and they pay me. Literally. I'm on the way. Sir Jim, when they're not feeding the lunch thing, that's me. I'm in there. I'm sitting in Carrington going, hey. But you know what, yeah? The players, they feed them good. They feed them good. Their food is different to what we
Yeah,
get
but
in
the
media
other
and
part,
that.
they're getting the bread and butter, innit? They're getting the G.
Oh,
the
yeah,
G
yeah.
with bread and water, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah.
No. But the killer is, guys, you lot are pretending right now.
The meals.
Oh shit. No, Josh is always teeth in the food. That's the killer. That's why I can say that. Josh is teeth in the
All
food.
right. You know, they got these little. No, this is how you know. KG, do you
Are we
remember
gonna get Josh into trouble before we say
Do you
anything
remember
else?
Carrington cookies?
Yeah, wait, hold on. Let's protect Josh.
Before we say anything else, we don't want to get Josh into trouble.
Josh is
I saved him.
media and mark him for the.
He wants Sir Jim to send him an email from. He's moving real quick. Tell him relax.
Josh was moving, man. I had to protect him from himself.
You protected him. I protected him.
Nah, yeah, it's true, bro. The carrot cookies, bro. Wait, hold on. Wait, I'm gonna give Uncle one more chance before. Wait, there you go. You know what? Fuck it. Bring these Chelsea man in. Uncle.
He's on mute. He thinks
But I hadn't take him out, man. I had enough, man. Take him out.
He hasn't even spoken, bro.
He's
Yes,
on mute. He thinks he's cooking.
You got nothing to say, man.
Uncle, unmute
Can you hear
yourself.
me? Can you hear me, KG?
Yeah.
Here we go. Let's listen.
Can you hear me?
What a disappointment. Almost like Arsenal season.
Can you hear me? Can
We can hear you.
Monaco.
You know what? There you go. Let's have it right. Man, them. On
No,
a
I
serious
got a
note,
question.
yeah.
No, I got a question. I got a question for the Arsenal fan. Why is it every time you lot get kicked out of the competition, all of a sudden you don't care? You don't care about anymore, bro.
Because I'm not in it.
I don't.
I'm not in.
No,
Mm,
it depends on which Arsenal fan you are.
Apparently, it's not. Apparently, just because Man United and Europa League is not important.
I've got a
not
question.
important.
No,
I'll
you've got to win.
No.
You've got to win everything you're in.
Or
So
we're in the
if you're
conference. We're in the
whatever
conference.
cup you're in,
Apparently, we're in the conference league. And you lot
Wait, you
don't
care
get
about the Conference League?
It's a trophy. A trophy is a trophy. At the end of the day, you lot will
What?
take it any time, any day of the week.
I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. Do you know when we didn't make it? I was
you lot
happy.
are
Listen, man, you're homeless in Europe. How are you talking
I've
about
got
no,
a
you wouldn't?
question.
You'll take anything.
I've got a
You're
question.
homeless in Europe.
Hold that.
Stop
I've got
talking
a
like you got
question.
resident. You got
You lot
nothing.
will take any
You got
trophy
nothing.
that's
You're
given
on
to
the
you.
streets.
What?
You'll take
The trophy's
Travelodge.
younger than COVID, bro.
KG,
Why do
You'll
I
take
care about
Travelodge.
the
I've got a
trophy younger
question.
than COVID?
No, our Champions League
Go
was
on,
not
answer.
COVID. Don't
got a
do that.
question.
Don't
I've
do
got a
that, bro. It
question.
was after you lot won the FA Cup. Don't do that, bro.
I've got a question. I've got a
I said
valid
our
question.
Champions
Go
League
on,
was
ask
not
the
a
question.
COVID. We won it
I've got a
after.
valid question.
No. The Conference League is younger than COVID, bro. Why do I care? There's no heritage for that, bro.
Actually, I have a
trophy,
question and
bro.
a fact.
A trophy is a trophy. You lot will take
I have
any
a question and
trophy.
a fact.
Bro, you
Why are
man
you not
celebrating
complaining?
that. No, have
This
some
is
shame.
what I mean. These
Have
Arsenal,
no
these
question.
Arsenal fans.
Shame. Bro,
Go
shame
on,
is
ask the
crazy.
question. Ask Patrick. Ask the
KG, I
question.
have a question for
Go
First
ahead.
of all, the Conference League was formed in the 21-22 season, so it's older than COVID, because that came
No,
out
it's
in
not.
2020.
COVID
Was it COVID?
And second of all,
2019?
let me speak.
That's why it's called
Second of all,
COVID-19, no?
let me speak. Second of all,
Hold on, when was COVID? Hold
second
on.
question.
You lot quickly check the. Let's check, bro.
COVID was 2019.
COVID-19, you know, that's what it was called in the name.
Yeah, and the
COVID-19. Yeah.
oh yeah, true, fair enough.
Yeah,
Ruhan.
quick math.
Well, lock him off. Lock him off. He's coming in with lies.
I've got a question. I've got a question.
All
I've got a
right.
question.
That's void. That's
I've got a
void. That's
question.
void.
I've
Can you
got a
just
question.
apologize? Can you just apologize though? Because you.
I
made this up.
apologise. I apologise
There you go.
full-heartedly.
Okay,
Let
move
me
it
ask
on.
my question.
Yes.
So when Sir Alex Ferguson left our Manchester United in 2013, why didn't you guys try and catch on winning the league? I mean, 2016 was your prime position, but Leicester won the league. 2013-14, you were top of the league for quite a long time, and you bottled that as well. So why didn't you catch on?
Why did you catch on yet?
Incoming deflections, incoming deflections, incoming deflections.
Where's the deflection?
Even
bro?
Tottenham were in the title race.
Even this season, even this season when you lot came in 8th, and all you had to do was focus on the Premier League, and you
So
still
question, yeah.
bottled it.
So
bro.
when you went from one sugar daddy to go to another sugar daddy, why haven't you man won the fucking Premier League? Yeah, why have you man conquered?
Because we're in a team in transition.
Because you man are shit. Because you man lack.
You can't talk about sugar daddies.
You man think this is career mode. Yeah, you man think this is career mode. You buy Brazil, Argentina. You need to send them out on loan. You man have no direction whatsoever.
Yeah, but you can't talk about sugar daddies. You cannot talk about sugar daddies.
Over there in West London. So you man can piss off with all this fucking
let me
money.
say this.
Wait, what did you say? What did you say?
You guys are just a cheap slut. That's what I said in the end, bro.
Cheap slut.
All right. That's what I said.
Let me say this, yeah.
You can't even go to your own ends.
In the Todd Bowley era, we've been to Wembley twice, and since the Arteta era, you've been to
you guys have won no Premier
League. Wait. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute.
Under the Todd Bowley era, and that was at Wembley against Liverpool in the Carabao Cup.
Hold on. Parliamentary, go ahead. What's wrong?
Parliamentary procedures. I swear these man was coming on here telling about us. What have you won? Being second isn't this. Then he's come and said we went to a final and lost, and that's meant to be their thing. You was just saying that's no good for us. So how's that good enough for you? What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Will asked, what did we do under the Bowley leadership?
What I said was this: is that when you guys went from one sugar daddy that was Roman, and then you guys went to another sugar daddy that was Todd Bowley, you guys said fuck off.
Yeah. How are you talking about sugar daddy? How are you talking about sugar daddy?
What is going on?
You guys can piss off.
Wait, hold on.
You guys haven't done shit. The only thing you're doing right now is trying to get into the final of the fucking conference.
I feel like it's my time to speak. I feel like it's my time to speak because you keep talking about not doing fuck all. Yeah, Man United in the time of you lot being the second best team in the world, right? Man United have got trophies. Quando, and we're shit. Why can't you lot win trophies? What is that about?
How many more managers? How many more
trophy
managers are you gonna go through before you win the Premier League again? That's the question you need to be asking yourself. Yeah, because it's been a long time for you.
How many more seasons are you gonna allow no trophies? That's what I'm saying. I hear that. Because right now, my new guy. Hey, listen, you still have to deal with Ten Hag is more successful than Arteta. You still have to deal with it.
And you know you have to deal with. You have to deal with.
Now, because listen, you man still
pulling up, and don't let Amorim put a European title on Arteta's head.
KG, I hear that. KG, 2 questions. Yeah, one. Let's just hypothetical. Yeah, 5 years down the line, 6 years down the line. Yeah,
Arsenal still haven't won anything.
Huh? Not Arteta. Manchester United. Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna win something.
No. I'm not saying about winning something. I'm saying 5-6 years down, because when you think about it, really, since Fergie's left, you lot have become a cup team.
Yeah.
You've got Europa League, you got FA Cup, you got to the final of the Europa, the other thing against Villarreal. Yeah. So you've done that. So my question to you is, how long are you going to be satisfied with Manchester United just being a cup team, or and even because obviously as well, if you're just a cup team, say for example you just continue the trajectory you're on now, this is a real question, not trolling. Where are you? What place are you in the table?
We're 14th right now.
No, you're not.
So let's just say,
we're 15th.
So say for example you're just in and around there. You can't really stay in Europe when you're down there unless you.
Oh no, but again, if we,
do you know what I'm saying?
So, what is your question that you actually asking me?
My question is, if Man United continues on the trajectory that they've been on for the last 10 years of being a cup team, you get FA Cup, you get a Carabao Cup or whatever, but you're 15th every year or whatever.
Well,
how does that?
Okay, and you lot okay. Let me answer this, guys. You lot in your heart of hearts, no, we're not going to be 15th. We're not doing that ever again. If it happens, we'll sack our manager. That's one thing that we can all agree. We can all agree that Man United will sack their manager. We will sack our manager if we're 15th next season. It's not happening.
But sacking your manager is what made you become 15th this season.
Exactly. So that's why
And you can't afford
Yes,
to
but
do
then
that, really.
would you
This is
say?
why-
Would you
this
say?
is why
Hold on,
KG
guys. Would you say that sacking our manager is giving us the best chance to get Champions League football?
No.
Because
But
Ten
you
Hag.
Well,
is not
you're
Ten
going to
Hag-
say that
no,
because
minute,
you've got to the Europa League final.
Ten
Because
Hag
you've got to the
won
Europa League
Yeah, that's-
final. You're
was
going
Ten
to say
Hag
that.
No, I hear you. But was Ten Hag having a good season that showed that was doing well in Europe? He wasn't.
Better season than Amorim.
Was he doing well in Europe? No, he wasn't. Was
he not? Wait. In Europe, because
in Europe it was bad. Guys, we know this.
I thought you were undefeated. I thought you were undefeated in Europe.
Ten Hag, we were struggling in Europe. You lot are aware of this. We're 18th, guys. When the manager came in Europe. Yeah. So you would say him being there for Europe has helped us. He was playing Forsen ahead of Ahmad. He had Mazraoui in the 10, guys. That's what my old manager was doing in Europe.
But the thing is, like, say for example, in that game against Lyon, where you done the greatest comeback, which you staged yourselves because you were they were down to 10 men, and you somehow, I was there then as well, somehow managed to let them come back into the game, and then somehow managed to and then overcome a 10-man Lyon team for the greatest comeback ever, European heritage and all that stuff. Yes. But you didn't play good. You didn't play good in that game.
Does it matter?
I mean, it does a little bit. I mean, I guess it does.
Play good in the commentary game. Did we play good in the commentary game? No, we didn't. We still won a cup. I'm telling you, right now, in our shittest time, we're still gonna be more successful than Arsenal. That's mad.
Okay.
In these last 3 years, however you want to break it down, we are still more successful than Arsenal because let me land. Your old manager has convinced you guys that second place is a trophy. So you, man, love this second thing, bro. Your old manager has convinced you that this thing of qualifying is silverware, and you qualify to do F all.
Who loves second?
Who
loves second? Who loves second? Fuck second. Fuck third. Every time, it doesn't matter. There is no second place winner. There's one winner, and that's first. Fuck any other place. If you get wherever you get there, and you have to hold your hands up and say, my team was not good enough to win the league. Yeah, it's not about going, oh, we're second, because I hate that fucking shit. Yeah, why am I even watching football if my team? That's like me fucking supporting who went down? Leicester. Why am I supporting them other than Walker's Crisps? Fuck that shit. Yeah, I support my team because they're my team and I want to win shit. Otherwise, why am I even in it? It's a competition. Why be in a competition if you're not going in there to win? Like, I know people say, like the same way I will say, I don't care about Carabao Cup. Like, if we win it, and I will celebrate because I want to win I win a game if it's 1-0, if it's thing. I just want the W. I don't care that it's fucking, I want that Carabao Cup because I want to win everything that we're in. If we don't win it, I don't give a shit because it's fucking Carabao Cup.
And your manager,
do you see what I'm saying?
You lot start prioritizing trophies that you've never won. When you got knocked out of the FA Cup, I heard, maybe not you lot, I heard Arsenal fans say, don't care about that cup. I think Turkish in the man. Don't care about that cup. I want more. Lippy, he told me, don't care about that cup. We've won that. We got 13 of those. I want Premier League, Champions League. That's all I care about. And because you lot excuse me?
But that's ridiculous though, because for me, at least for me, like, because I speak just for for myself, and when it comes to the FA Cup, we should actually prioritize like that competition, because again, we have been failing to even get past the third or fourth round of said competition, and that was supposed to be a competition that we're supposed to be like one of the heavy favorites and dominating it. Do you know what I mean?
I think prioritize
we should be, because again, the thing is that is supposed to be our competition, and we have been neglecting that competition for a few years now. And that is for our club that we're supposed to be dominating domestic competitions. We shouldn't be doing that. And Arsenal fans have to understand that, bruv. Because like, all right, we're not gonna do well in the league. Okay, we have the FA Cup. We're doing all right in the Champions League. Fair enough, but we have to win something.
Yeah, I think Arteta's cup runs have been poor. Honestly, like,
it is poor.
We've gone out to shit. We've gone out to shit teams in all the competitions, regardless of what they are. Like, granted, sometimes there's been some games where it's just like, oh, you got, because you're not going to win every whatever game or whatever. But I'm expecting at least get to the semi-final. At least I'm expecting like that shit. I'm expecting to see you against Man City, Chelsea.
Like, do a serious, like, do a good run.
Your DNA is naturally second.
Round.
That's not second.
Your
DNA.
Just...
Do you not know how brackets work? Semi-final's not second, my guy.
Oh,
Final is. Yeah, there you go. So you tried it. Come back, reverse. Right?
All right, cool. Let me finally before because today it's now today. Today's your big day. I'm gonna ask you lot questions. I'm gonna end with what's the final score tomorrow? Let's start with you. What's the final score tomorrow?
3-1 Arsenal.
Huh?
3-1 Arsenal.
3-1 Arsenal. Have you got goal scorers for me?
Moreno, Saka, and Trossard.
And then do you win the final? Do you win it all?
We'll talk about that next week.
All right. Man like Will. Shout out your channel as well so people know where to find you.
Yeah, man. Find me over at Man Like Will. I do watch alongs. I do retro FIFA streams. Right now I'm doing a FIFA 07 career mode stream. So yeah, man. Yeah, check me out there. But yeah, my prediction for tomorrow. Look, we have to must people. That's what it is. My score. Fuck it. 3-0 Arsenal. We have to do it.
3-0 Arsenal.
3-0 Arsenal. We must.
3-0 Arsenal. Thank you very much. Big up yourself. We're getting there. Josh, what's the score?
Believe. What is the score? Hey, is Dembele playing tomorrow? Is this hamstring injury real?
Yeah, it's fit. He's fit. It's fit.
Son of a bitch. Right, I'm going to go 2-1, and it goes to extra time.
And then
we win it in extra time.
Penalties?
No penalties. Nah.
Oh, in extra
if
time.
If it goes to penalties, we're losing. I'm saying that right now, fam. I don't believe penalties. I hate penalties, fam. No.
All right, big up. Big man. I left us to last because this is what tomorrow's going to look like. Either I'm going to be like this and you're going to be like that on your own channel, or I'm going to be like this.
Yeah.
And you're going to be like, go on, what are you going to be like?
Boy. Yeah, but I'm saying.
Okay. Now, I don't know if you're the last person I heard spoke with Chest was this guy.
I can say with Chest, we are winning this fucking league.
Oh my
And we've
God, man. I can say it with Chest.
Yeah.
We're beating PSG, man. 100%.
Wait, hold on, one more time. Just because my person that clips up stuff is clear. Yeah.
I can say it with Chess. We are beating PSG, bro. You get it? It's I don't know, scoreline thing. I don't know. Scoreline's a bit techie, innit? I think it will go extra time. Like, I don't know whether it's 1-0 Arsenal to make it 1-1 or 2-1 to make it 2-2. I don't know, but I do think it will go extra time, and then we'll grab like a stinky, like, I don't know, corner or like free kick, back post from Declan Rice, and maybe even a screamer, roof of the net. You never know, but I definitely think that Arsenal is going through to the final, and you'll be holding all of that. So, but I actually have a question with you before you end the stream.
Yeah.
The match reaction on Thursday, will the link be getting sent out, and would it be?
Oh, you think we're getting knocked out,
bro? Let's not act like it's impossible, bro. You're Man United.
All right, now hear me out. Yeah, I told you I'm not moving like some of these Arsenal clowns. If we go out, you won't have to ask me how do I feel about anything. I'll make my decision. I'm out. From that moment, I'm done.
Oh, you're done?
I'll be done. You can't. We're not allowed to. We're not surrendering a 4-0. We're not surrendering we have to lose 4-0 at home. That's mad. I can't stand for that. I won't stand for that. So before you find me, bro, I'm gone. The link will be out there. But before you find me, there's no need to find me. And you never asked the question because you said, "What am I doing? What are you doing if you get knocked out?"
What? Hello, darkness, my old friend.
No. I'll be there with the light on, bro. I'll be there with this type of lighting, bro. I'll be there with this type of lighting. I'll be there like this, bro. Darkness? Nah, bro.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
You're gonna see me. Listen.
I'm going to talk to you again.
Hey, listen, Hooks. everybody, you know what to do. Halftime hooks, wicked Arsenal channel as well. I can't lie. He's doing his thing. He's smashing it, bro. And you will see me there, bro. As soon as I'm going to leave my equipment up ready. So I get in, I'm on that stream, bro. And then everyone's going to jump on my stream because I'm streaming till 1. We'll be dancing on Arsenal's grave tomorrow. Oh my God. Lord, big up. Everybody, look after yourself. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Josh, again, UV like heritage right there. Man like Will, go subscribe to his channel. Mo Money, subscribe. Again, Chaos. My Chaos man.
KG, what did you get in your ASNA bingo card, bro?
My Arsenal bingo card.
Did you complete it?
We did. They spoke about Man United. They did. They said they didn't mention
Arteta. Questions about Arteta.
Injuries.
Yeah, we only got like 3-4 of them. They blamed injuries. They did. Yeah.
Injuries.
They blamed. Wait, hold on. Let's quickly check. Oh man.
Injuries. Arteta.
Yeah.
Strikers problems. Injuries.
KG.
They didn't mention injuries.
Why'd you bring him back, man? What's going on, man?
You're right, Josh.
I didn't
blame injuries. What the hell is this? Nah, this is right.
Drop a bomb.
Back with a vengeance. KG's back with an entrance. Big up to those in attendance.
Look at this.
Reds come together like Tetris. No rules, this one's reckless. KG, this one's crazy.
You're too lucky this.
None can compare with the KG done. Better take cover when he drops that. Going on reckless, trust it's on. It's that time when he drops that.
I said drop a bomb, Dad.